Morning, everybody. Sorry for the throat. It's February 8th, 2014. And February 14th, this nifty little jewel here, Chinese scooter, Peace Motorsports 50. Well, I've had it for 4 years. Bought it in 2010. I've seen a little niche. This is my introduction to the world, so I don't really have a username yet exactly. I'll think about it. I had one, but some hackers took over my email and shit like that, so, kind of put a screeching halt to my first one I was going to use. It's okay. I'll get over it. Anyway, am I fogging up the lens? This is a new apparatus I'm using for my helmet. Other vloggers do such similar things, I guess. Some cut out the foam and stick their cameras in the spot that's been chewed out. Anyway, that's, not the point. The point is, a lot of people I saw had questions online about these Chinese scooters. Are they practical? Are they durable? How long do they last? How fast do they go? Basically, that's kind of the first thing I started with. This isn't my first video anyway. I've done several other testers and wiped out my computer and didn't think about moving the videos over because, well, I obviously wasn't committed to making videos. Not only that, but a lot of them were rants, and I was like, didn't want to sound like a crybaby. So, anyway, I'm coming back to the point again. The pretty unusual car in front of me, taking their time, thinking they're cute. I guess, I don't know. You never. Oh, well, I guess this is a good place to start. You never know what these other people in front of you or behind you are going to do. I've been surprised a few times. Einstein said that two things in the universe were limitless: the universe itself and human stupidity. No, that was not right. Well, anyway, go ahead and look it up. I guess you'll see what I mean. Do I want to go this way? Yeah, I do gotta go this way. And he said he wasn't sure about the forward. Anyway, so trying to turn this. Am I boring you yet? Okay, back to the point. That's the way it is with first videos. They're all quirky and awkward and crap like that, and it never quite works out the way you thought it was going to work out. Not that I'm a professional anyway. I'm not even sure this video is centered the way I want it. So it's a 50cc scooter. Chinese model. Peace Motorsports. Right at this moment, this one's modified, so if you're diligent and see not sure this mount's going to work out. I see it vibrating. I guess I'll have to check it. This is a modified 50cc. I can promise you it's not stock. And that's to get around here in America, the traffic here. But I'm kind of jumping ahead a little bit. Let me go back to the point of what I was trying to start at. I'll do this. You'll get used to that, jumping back and forth on subjects. Sometimes I may not come back to them at all because I've completely forgot about it and went on a tangent or something. I want a scooter. Hopefully you got that in view. Should you get one of these Chinese scooters? Well, that depends on your situation. Are they durable? Well, it's kind of luck of the draw. I don't think they really have a real good, quality control element running at their place. When I first bought this scooter, of course, users' mileage may vary. This scooter, it actually had problems, but I didn't know what to expect from it. How it should behave, how it should sound, is this vibration good? Is this vibration bad? Right off the bat when I bought this scooter, I had a problem with the electrical. Oh, sorry, I'm just thinking other things. I think about other things at the same time I'm talking, so that might... have you ever done that? Anyway, had a problem with the electrical system. The blinker didn't work, so I was like, oh, okay, whatever. Took it back to the shop owner. He fixed it pretty much immediately, so everything was cool and I was fine. And I'd start riding it up a hill like this once I got a few miles away, and it would cut out on me, and I wasn't sure what was going on. And I was like, well, maybe it's something to do with, the over-rev, electronics or something, or maybe it's shutting off because it's getting too hot, or I really wasn't sure. Actually, the main thing I was thinking at the time was, okay, well, I haven't broken it in yet properly, and things are getting too hot, and so I need to take it easy. Well, that wasn't the case at all. I got plenty of time. I'm not going to run the light. It's better not to anyway. You never know what might happen. And it was actually the gasket on the gas cap was crooked on there. It was sealing off the air hole that lets the gas tank keep its equilibrium to the atmosphere. In other words, it was creating a vacuum, so when I really hit the throttle, the gas couldn't keep up inside the carburetor and it would cut out. So, if you're having trouble such as such, then you might want to check to make sure that gasket's flat. Anyway, I wasn't sure what to expect out of a brand new scooter. So, is it worth it buying one of these things? I think so. I mean, you're going to have problems, but most of the problems, can be fixed readily, and they're fairly cheap. I mean, here in America, most of the parts that, like the muffler and junk like that cost basically an oil change. So, you break a muffler off, it's like, okay, big deal. I'll just buy another one for $35-$45, just a stock one, which I'm running on this right now, even though it's modified. So, I think the racing exhaust systems are kind of overrated, unless you're racing and you're looking for every ounce of gram of performance, and yeah, well, obviously. I keep the stock one for torque anyway. It's worth it. I say it's worth it. If you're not mechanically inclined, you might want to make sure you get your bike from a reputable dealer. Someone who's not going to take you to the cleaners just to fix a spark plug or something. If you're mechanically inclined, you'll quickly find out these things are a breeze to work on. One of the selling points, that I've looked into. It's got a 12-volt system, so you can modify it to, put little power adapters on it if you want to. As compared to the old Peugeot or Bianchi or something like that, the traditional classic pedal style mopeds. They just run off a little magneto thingy. It's worth it. It's going to break parts, so you got to be ready for that. Better get over. I'm not going to be able to. It's worth it. Things to look for is like massive vibrations. If you're running down the road, you just bought the thing, and it's vibrating so much that your feet are tickling, there's a couple of things happening. Either one, something's not balanced right on the motor, or number two, you're trying to push the motor too fast. This is one thing to expect here in America, particularly. I'm not sure about other places. Most of the speed limits around here are generally 35 to 45 miles an hour in town. There are rules against going too slow. If you're 10 miles an hour under the speed limit, you're asking for it from a cop, so you're warned. Here in America, anyway. I don't know about any place else. Vibrations, look out for that. When I first bought this scooter, you know, the site said I could go 40 to 45 miles an hour when it was broken. That's not the case. It's got different transmissions. Some of them are geared low, some are geared high. When I bought this one, it was geared low. So its absolute top maximum speed was pretty much 35 miles an hour without damaging the motor. It's not the same on the speedometer as what it is on the GPS. That's another thing to think about. So if you're looking at your speedometer and you're thinking you're going 35 miles an hour and you look behind you, you got a whole string of cars backed up behind you